Hello everybody. Well, as you can see, we're on the load up menu. Gonna load up onto the Spartancraft server. But before we do so, I deeply apologise, guys. I know I haven't streamed in a little while. I've been having some equipment issues. I've managed to borrow a setup so that I could do this stream for you guys. And hopefully my new setup will arrive within the next couple of weeks. So look out for more streams coming soon. So let's jump right into it. We're going to load up. While we're loading up, going to have a chat. So although I haven't been streaming, I have been quite busy. I've been able to get on the server, but just not had the equipment to stream. So I have been working quite hard on a few things that we're going to reveal today. Now, I don't know if you guys will remember, but shortly, a short while ago, I mentioned about a secret project. Well, that secret project isn't necessarily a complete secret anymore, and I can now reveal to you all what that is. But before we do so, let's take a look from basically where we left off. As you can see, I've just come out of City Hall. We've got the auction house. So let's talk about the auction house. Let's have a look. Look, we've got a queue forming already. Right, this is not cool, guys. This is not cool. So I have done a few bits. As you can see, we've got a nice shiny red carpet, courtesy of Mr. Dave on the server, and not much has really changed down here, I don't think, other than that. So we're going to go upstairs. Now, you will notice the chairs are gone that was along the back wall. There's a few boards dotted around. So, and the bubble vators have gone that we fitted. So, we'll talk about the bubble vators later. Quick sneak peek through that window and you'll see that there's something going on. So basically what we're doing is we've got the main auction room downstairs, yes? So we've got the main top-notch auction room where special items will be auctioned off by either server owner, admin members, or basically members that are allocated the role of auctioning off these special items, say. Now, up here, what's going to happen is this is going to be everyday public auction room. So, downstairs will maybe be used every now and then, but on a day-to-day basis, players will be able to come up here, and each one of these is going to be labelled, and a player will be able to auction off items that they want to auction off to the highest bidder. So we're working on the full ins and outs of how this is going to function, and we've got to get some more banners, and then it's just a case of finishing decorating. Now, as you can see, I'm trying to break up this. I'm trying to take the eye off of the fact that we've got it's a large space and it's a very dark ceiling and floor. So I'm trying to take the eyes off of it by using the lighter wood, the spruce wood, and I've tried incorporating some oak leaves. Now, obviously, we already had the oak leaf columns, and I thought about that, hiding some light in there. Now, I have left the windows intact behind here, because I don't necessarily want to take the windows out, but at the same time, are they really going to be needed? I don't know. That is something that we can think about. But I have, however, gone and got some more carpets. Now, I was wondering what you guys thought about... Oh, what we do is we bring from the stairs, so how many is that? 1, 2, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we can do. So, how you guys been? What have we got going on in chat? So, Mr. Spoon, for all of you in chat wondering what's going on, Mr. Spoon's on holiday. So, he's just, he'll probably be there in the background in chat, but, you know, guys, he is on his hollybob, so, you know, I don't expect him to stay around for the whole stream. As per normal, I don't really know how long I'm going to be streaming for. It might not be as long as normal. It could roll into normal sort of streaming time for me. So, but we will see. We'll take it as it comes. You know, one step at a time. And so we've got that's the centre. Yeah. So if we brought that down, that's some more. I'm just trying to come up with a bit of a layout that, you see, now that is gonna be the issue, isn't it? Because we have a 2 centre. So what we're gonna have to do here is, I'm wondering if we could, I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm starting to dislike the red carpet now. Well. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do it that way. Let's take it back a bit. Right. Couple more. There we go. So we've got a walkway there. We've got these walkways here. So we want to go this way. Let's just... We might take the carpet out altogether. And... I don't know. Maybe do something different with the floor. I don't know. But like I said before, guys, don't necessarily expect everything to stay exact. Later on down the line, you know, someone might raise a good idea, and I might do a stream and we try it. Now this. Right. Okay. That is actually, yeah, because I was on the stairs that one wider, didn't I? I thought that looked funny. There we go, that's a bit better. Oh, that kind of looks like a trident, doesn't it? That looks quite funky, actually. So what if we... see, I'm not sure about adding any more red carpet. Well, maybe you guys down in the comments on YouTube, or can later on, can throw down some ideas for me, because when the idea is, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sort out the lighting. Basically, I need to get some materials and make some lanterns, which I now have the ability to do, which we will get into that shortly. So what I think we're gonna do now, guys, I did play around with the coffee tables. Now originally they were too wide. Because of the change of layout, I've now altered it, and they're just a 1x4 coffee table. And I think with having the board there, it sort of makes it look a bit more inviting, that corner. I'm probably going to do away with the minecart idea for up here, because I'm also not sure whether the minecart as an entity sitting there is going to cause lag when there's multiples sitting there, because technically it should be on a track, but it's not. And I don't know if that alters the way the minecart works in the code, but you know, I'm not a code guy or anything like that, so we're going to leave that. And the other, as I said earlier, we're looking into getting some more banners for upstairs and for some other things, which we're going to do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that carpet in there. Now, I've been carrying around the box, which we're going to put back in here. And as you can see in my ender chest, I've got Mr. Animal's backpack, and got my my blue shulker there, and I've got a couple of boxes of netherrack, which we're going to get to shortly. But before we do, what we're going to do, we're just going to take a wander around, right? So there's something new which has been done while I haven't been able to stream. Now, I would have loved to have streamed it for you, but as you can see, and as you probably noticed, there was sort of like an extra bit of the building. Now, it says repo. So what we've done, this is coming soon. We'll cover this in a stream, this under here, but just not today's stream. So what we're going to do, I'm going to quickly shoot in here, and you can see we've got Barry the Bear, who's been donated to us as a receptionist. This is the repo office. So if these doors are open, that means the repo office is open for business, and Barry's here to greet you. Now, anyone on the server will know that this polar bear is actually Doodles. So thank you, Doodle, for letting us use Barry as a receptionist. Now we're going to take a wander upstairs, and you can see, oh look, and you've caught a glimpse of them from inside. That's where we just were. This window might go, it might not. Undecided at the moment, but we've got some nice little uniform stands with uniforms, courtesy of Mr. Dave once again. And all the way at the top we have Security Steve. How you doing, Security Steve? So I'm missing a slab still. I was meant to bring that with me. So up here is now, as you know, it was going to be like a shop type idea, but now what we're doing, we're using this as the warehouse for the repo service that is being provided to the server. So items will be brought up here, or if someone decides that they wish to donate items to the server for auction, they'll make arrangements, deliver it to one of the admins or myself, or there'll be a few other people potentially that will be there on hand if needed to collect items, and they will be brought up here and they will be put into bays. Now this does have to be sorted out in here, and we're going to do shelving, and I've actually got some real cool ideas for some racking. I might not be the first person to use the idea, I don't know, but it sort of come to me, so I've made a note of it, and we'll do that at some point. Okay, so more to come on this soon. Catch you later, Steve. Yeah, so let's just check the chat quickly. We're looking alright. Alright, Barry. Right, Barry's alright. Right, so now, my tree. I was thinking, guys, now I didn't finish it. I didn't want to finish it off cam because I think I wanted to show you guys more of, how to make your own custom trees. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but you know, I've had a lot of, you know, good criticism from people, being positive and negative criticism regarding the tree, and that has helped me evolve the idea into something more. So what we're actually going to do, this is going to be an episode all on its own. We'll be tearing this tree down completely, and we're going to make it bigger. We're going to change the shape of it. We're going to have the tree basically taking up quite a chunk here, because what we're going to do, we are going to build a custom tree building shop. So I will be opening up services to go and build custom trees for people on the realm if they wish to, and we will go from there. So that's what we're going to do there. I'm still very much undecided whether to put a tree here, because obviously the pathway, we've got bamboo here, which I don't know what happened, guys, but as you can see, that bamboo grew taller than it was supposed to. It was only supposed to come to about here, so I still have to deal with that. But what we're going to quickly do before we go and I show you this big reveal that I've been talking about, we're just going to take a look, because you may notice there's a big bright sign that says shop. Now this shop, and you'll notice there's something over there as well, this shop, Dave B 1981 decided, there's his name, just going to build a shop. So, and as everybody probably knows, me and Dave B know each other, so we've got shopkeeper Steve, security Steve, twinsies. So what we're going to do is we are going to fill this shop up with items in every single barrel. There might be more yet, more to come, who knows, but currently we have space for 24 different items, and we've got some items listed that we're going to do. But we're gonna share the workload and help each other out and sell some decent stuff to everybody on the realm at some real good prices. So watch out, people on the realm. You know, good items come in. Now I do believe that, as you can see, it says Pi, P-I, bit of a pun. We're gonna step inside and take a look. So they're selling 64 fries for a diamond, 64 chicken for a diamond, 32 pies for a diamond, and more items to come by the looks of it. So this is Dave's and Doodle's little venture, I believe, although there's no sign stating that, so, but I do believe I'm right. And it's basically it's a pie shop, I'm guessing. So that's pretty cool, and it sort of fits with the brick theme that's starting to form on the realm. You know, so yeah, everything's starting to fill up. This is Dave's house that he's bought off the server. Dave's place. I do, however, know that he is working on another project. We might go and have a little sneak peek shortly. But for now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to top up on my food before I forget. And we are going to go for a wander into the nether. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Now, I don't know if we have a... I don't know. Ooh. Let's message Maze and see if it's okay to go and visit his new shop he's working on. Sorry if I go quiet, guys, it's just because I'm typing. So how you guys been? You doing good? Is it okay to visit your shop? I'm live. Oh, I missed the O, but I'm sure he'll figure that one out. Oh, that bush! Ooh, these things. Oh, it still gets you, though. Oh, I didn't know that. Now, you might... Oh, I'm back to Yoda again. Oh, well, I've been having a problem, guys, you see. My skin keeps failing, and I keep getting automatically put to default Alex. Of course, I'm just finishing the second building. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over into another section of the shopping district. Like, I don't really venture to that often. You guys have seen me come here and buy glass and maybe some other items. But as you can see, there's a construction going on. And we're going to have to maybe do a terraforming session and just go around and tighten up some of the pathways a bit at some point, guys. Now, I don't know if it's been fixed yet, but I had a creeper explosion earlier here. Found quite a big hole underneath the creeper explosion, so I filled it all in block by block, and I've been waiting for the grass to grow. So as you can see, we have what, you know, you can describe as, I suppose, an end shop. We've got an end city boat, and by the looks of it, an end city tower being built, and the main man of the hour, Mr. Mees, who's been such a help to me and to many other players on the server realm. This is his little this is his shop, his building that he's working on. Now, as you can see, guys, if you actually step inside, block by block, he has rebuilt the boat with all the trimmings. I know that there's still more to come. As you can see, he's made like a little, you know, an in-the-air dock, and by the looks of it, he's working away. So we'll say hi. Let's just pop upstairs and we'll say hi. Where's he gone? Well done, well done. So what we're going to do, guys, we're just going to get out of dodge. Like that. We're going to leave Mees to it. And now what we're going to do... Now, I have got an idea for a little shop that I might put maybe around here somewhere. But I'm waiting for now. I need to work on what we're about to talk about and what you're all about to see and have probably been dying to see. So, as you guys know, I don't really have like a base project, or I sort of share bases with Mr. Spoon, Insect Rabbit, and up until Dave bought this place here, we was all basically sort of, Dave was living in his fishing shack, which, you know, it still gets used occasionally. But lately we've been working on, and it is a group effort, but I'm using the area for my main base as well. So what we're going to do, we're just going to take a wander into the nether, and we will have a look-see at what's been going on. Now, from the last time, I don't know if we ever went into the nether on stream. We may have done, but a lot of work has actually been done in the nether, courtesy of MaxBomb, and I love it. I think it, look, you know, instead of having a bit of cobblestone wall, a bit of dirt wall here, and mix match of blocks and loads of different ideas going on at once, Max has come along, spent some time grinding the materials. I've given him a load of materials as well to help out, and he has literally gone through and started the whole place up. And do you know what, guys? I love it. And typo. I think it looks nice. Look, the walkways, good use of diorite, I've got to admit. It really goes well with the nether brick, and then you add just that little bit of stone brick, and everything blends. You've got the nice contrast between the off-white to the grey, then to your red, then to your off-white, and then your red again. I love it. Now, guys, as you know, if we came into the nether before, Jimmy J's base is this way, and then this way it was completely different to the rest of the hub because I'd just been laying down some blocks and altering it. Well, as I'd made a decision that I wanted to make a shop. So, that was a sneak peek and another sneak peek. So, we now have Mr. Animal's Nether Emporium. Now, it's still opening soon. I done this I had an idea in my head that I knew I needed to get down quick, and I was here at the time, so I just started building. At the same time, Max Bomb was actually working on this hallway for me, and he's taken it to the end where I asked him to. We've left all of this here because we know things are going to be changing and altering. You'll see that there's Mr. Animals, please do not enter. Coming soon. We will look at that shortly. But guys, what do you think of I've still got to figure out what to do with the ceiling. I think I've got a bit of an idea. But I've basically brought the nether out there. The nether out there in here is basically what I've done. And you guessed it, guys, we are selling nether products. So we've got our nether brick blocks. We're going to have red nether brick. We're going to have soul sand, magma blocks, netherrack. That should be netherrack as well, yes. We're going to be selling nether brick stairs, nether brick wall, nether brick fences, and nether brick slabs. And maybe some other nether items. Now, guys, you will see there's a little spot there, and there's a barrel in the floor. I am going to put a bounty on this wall, and I'm going to post a message in Discord when I do it, and basically the bounty will be for a specific item in the game, and I will be offering up diamonds for Z items. Now, there will only be so many spaces where Z item can go, and I will purchase every single one of them items. I've just got to come up with the numbers. I think I've decided on the item, and we will go live with that in a video where we will tell everybody on the realm what the item is, how much they can get per item, and give them a timeline, let's say. So it won't be like a short timeline, like a week. It'll probably be a good few weeks, maybe a couple of month timeline. But it should make things a bit interesting and hopefully give everybody a bit of fun, something to work for. Now, guys, let's do this big reveal. So, as you can see, my door's a bit funny, but it allows me to just step through. Now you'll see here we've got some scaffolding, so we're gonna go up the scaffolding. Let's do this. Let's reveal to the world what we are actually going to be doing this season of Spartancraft. Now, guys, I'm expecting this project to take us quite a long time. It will probably take us up until whenever the server basically gets reset. So, as you can see, guys, we're right by we're in the roof of the nether. As far as I'm concerned, we're in the ceiling of the nether, and we have a lovely ice boat road. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I have the task of doing these inserts. Now, Max Bomb actually has built all of this for me. Max Bomb was build. I asked Max Bomb if he could help me, and I had Mies was helping me. I had Mr. Dave up here helping me, and basically this goes to my secret location. Now, the reason I've put such a wide iceboat path in, because it is for boats. Look guys, we've got our boats right here. Excuse me guys, I just need to grab a quick swig of drink. Is because you can race. So let's go for a wander and see where this path takes us. Now, I've got to admit guys, I am not the best at riding these boats on the nice path. Now, we might have to slow down in a minute if the terrain doesn't generate. Now, I'm guessing we just picked up a passenger. I'm not too sure though. We'll find out when we get to the end. So, there's still a lot of building to be done, as you can see. There's bits of ceiling to still be dug out. Well, we're about to turn. There we go. Come on, Mr. Boat. There we go. Yeah, we did have a passenger. Can I have my boat back? Ah, my boat got destroyed. Okay. Right now, guys, that's the end of the line there. Now, this line basically breaks up our ice path all the way to what is going to be my new Nether hub for this project. Now, the hub has already actually been started because I've been working in this area now for a couple of weeks, doing some calculations. This is the old path. I left it because obviously I'm going to be digging all of this out. We will be walking on glass eventually, because what I've done, part of this project is based around what you can see right there. We have a fortress here. Now, as you can see, I'm quite far away from where we started. Excuse me, started in the Nether. And the plan is to break everything out, bedrock to bedrock, apart from the fortress, and then we're going to play around with making the best fortress farm we can without using a YouTube tutorial. Now guys, there are many different ways you can do mob farming in the Nether, but I want to basically just go with the flow and see what I can do. Now, I'm not saying that it's not been done on YouTube or on a stream somewhere or by anybody anywhere in the world, because chances are, if I can come up with these ideas, someone else already has. But that is to come. I will probably start digging that out in a stream. We might do a bit and start planning. Maybe mark out our actual hub border, and then start working outside it to the inside on the top, and then do our glass floor so that we can then work on a hub, which is where all our portals, obviously we've got to link them to wherever we need them. Now, as you can see guys, we're in a desert. We've spawned through the portal in a desert. Which was exactly what I wanted. I wanted a nice big desert, far away from spawn, that we can decimate. Now, there are patches where I've already started digging out. So, let's go for a fly round. And you will see, look, there's a section here. There's a few sections about. But basically, this is going to be our city. We are going to build a city of skyscrapers and buildings of all shapes and sizes, and each one of them is going to have a purpose. Now, I might not necessarily be building all of them, so look out guys. All my fellow streamers and YouTubers on Spartancraft, watch out. Challenges are being set and are coming your way. We're going to fly over this way, and I'm going to show you my starter setup that I've made. You can see I've got some carrots. There was a reason behind this. Saved running back and forth a lot. As you can see, guys, by my coordinates, I'm very, very far away. So, we have my little storage area. As you can see, my shulker boxes. These got purchased today off of Mies. So, thanks, Mies, for the good sales. And I can't wait to see what you're going to be selling in your shops. And hopefully I'll be able to come and buy some bits now. Have we got any of them in there? No, we haven't, so we can just get rid of them. I don't think we need a sign, so there we go. Right, guys, so as you can see, we've got your standard chicken cooker. And I don't know if you heard that, guys, but yeah, something just died. So let's have a look. So we're getting a bit of string in here in a minute. So let's just wait a couple of seconds and let's just see what comes our way, because this is a key part of our main project. Yeah, so we're getting cats. That's good. Cat lovers, I'm sorry, but you know, it's a game. Unfortunately, I didn't ask for this ad, so don't blame me. Hashtag not Mr. Animal's fault. But I don't think we're gonna get one. Okay, we'll just wait around for a little bit. Now, guys, you can see I've made a super smelter. Now, it's 64 furnaces, 32 per side. We've got a fueling system. We're using charcoal. We've got a bit in stock. Basically, we feed the system with this. Is a charcoal generator. Normally, that chest would be one over, but I've moved it over that way so that obviously we can load the hopper minecart. That will go off. That fuels the system. Goes round. Normally, it would be by a button press, but what I've done, I've put a lever there so I can turn it on and just let it go back and forth, back and forth. And then obviously I've got a shulker unloading system here to load up this minecart. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that shulker away. That goes back over here. What we're going to do, we're going to get one of them shulkers of netherrack, because we are actually in much need of nether brick. So are we going to get one? Oh, I don't think we are, but most of you guys can probably guess what this farm is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go this way and we'll come back in a moment, and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be working on for this season. Now, you will see that I have been busy, and I'm not the only one that's working on this now. So let's go for a fly, if it will let us. Now, guys, you will see that this is one massive circle. There's the farm that we were just talking about, and this circle goes on. This is 256 by 256 from the centre out, each direction. So we're talking a big circle. And this is the pit of doom. This is what I call my pit of doom. Now, guys, basically what we're doing is, as part of this big project, I wanted to do a mob spawner and some other farms, but I wanted to base them around something. So I wanted to do something really big, that didn't necessarily need to be so big, but use it to my advantage and build a load of farms and space them out correctly. So what we are going to have in the centre is going to be a mob farm. this is all going to be gone down to bedrock, and we're going to do a fog effect floor. Hence a lot of desert. You can see there's some more desert that way, there's some more desert that way, there's desert all over the place. There's pockets of desert, pockets of savannah, we've got some plains. Yeah, we've got loads of stuff going on around us, so more to come, more to come. And most of the floor space is going to be made up of 4 PvP arenas. Now, one of them may be a PvE competition arena, which will be over in that quadrant there. Now, the reason I've left the crosshairs is because it splits my circle into 4 and gives me a bit of a layout, because if we're doing 4, we want each one to be equal. Now, there will be a different theme, so there'll be single PvP, which is single player PvP, 1v1. There's going to be team PvP, and there's definitely going to be a PvE arena, and then I'm open to suggestions for the 4th. But basically, it's going to be an area where anybody on the server can come, put a message out. I'm in the PvP arena if anybody wants to have a round of PvP. There'll be locker rooms, all the that supplied. There'll be weapons and armour supplied, so that no one has an advantage. You will not be allowed to use your diamond gear, people, with enchants. Gear will be supplied for you. You will have to set your spawn point. There will be a location for that. And then around the outside, we are going to have not one of them farms, which, if you guys have guessed by now, is an iron farm, but we are going to have 4 of them. One there, one there, one there, and one there, on each cardinal direction. Now, they are strategically placed. They are more than far enough away from each other for the villagers not to get confused about where their beds are. Because, as everybody knows, villagers rely on beds now. So, and as of 1.15, I believe, villagers in Bedrock Edition will also rely, for this purpose, to make an iron farm, on workstations. So, the design will have to be changed for 1.15, but they could add another fun mechanic to the iron farms and allow us to do more things with them. Now, the other thing that we're going to also put around the outside, guys, is for gold farms. There's going to be one in the centre directly between each of the iron farms. And then obviously we're going to have the mob farm in the centre. Now, guys, as long as someone is near one of them farms, that at least part of the farm will be active. Being as it's in my base building area as well, I will be able to farm the resources needed to, say, make rockets, because as you guys know, we can't make a creeper farm. The mechanic is completely bugged, it's not finished, and at the moment there is no news as to whether we are going to get that fixed. Let's face it, guys, it's one of them things that it's either going to happen or it's not, but we make the best of it here on Bedrock, and especially on Spartancraft, you know, everyone helps each other out. If an idea is going about, you know, it gets discussed, and who knows what can happen next. So, the other thing we've got going is, obviously, this is a lot of digging to be done. As you can imagine, you can see that a lot of the dirt has already been taken out. Me's player has probably put in twice the amount of hours as I've put into this so far. Me's is actually part of the build team for this project, so he can come over here whenever he wants. He can, you know, just crack on and, you know, get building. He or digging, whatever. You know, he's he's part of my team. He's been a great help, and he's also, you know, the person that I buy all my tools from. So thank you, Mr. Mees. Big order coming soon. Big order. So, Mees kindly, we had a zombie spawner that I believe it was Mr. Spoon found underneath this village, literally right under this box here. So Mees spent a day building this XP farm for us, and unfortunately he had to rebuild it because of slight complications, but we got there, and it works a treat. And you get all your drops, and obviously, as you can see, my armour is practically repaired now. All drops go in there and then get sorted out. We've got nearly a full chest of rotten flesh there, full chest of, and a bit of leather armour, and a couple of mannequins. We've got the grindstone, blast furnace, and as you can see, guys, there's a mine shaft firstly, but one of the rarest things to find is fossil. Now, I don't know if anyone can correct me in the comments on YouTube later on, but I do believe these apparently got removed. I've only ever seen one before, and this is the second one I have ever seen in the entire time that I've played Minecraft. Now, I've been playing Minecraft since it released on console, for the first time ever. So, a long time ago now. But I thought they got removed, but maybe I was wrong. But so, Me's left it there, and obviously we're displaying it. There is, however, I believe it's through the cave that way, another zombie spawner that we might actually, we can't link it, unfortunately. It's slightly too far away. We'd have to be standing over here, which then means that we're not fully loading the spawner. Makes it very difficult, so it will probably be a separate spawner, which would allow two players to repair their tools. Obviously, it would be a lot slower, because obviously rates get your mob rates get split between your players. So it will make things a bit slower, but then, you know, what we tend to do is one of us will go down there, repair, and the other one will either just stand and wait, and then, or if they're carrying on digging, the other one will stay, oh, I'm done, do you want to come over and keep it loaded so that it's filling up with zombies to make it easier. And then we just take turns like that. So let's go for a fly again. As you can see, guys, we've got a lot of water to fill in. There is also guys, yeah, right here you'll see there's 4 pillars. Oh, hello, Bob. These 4 pillars mark out each corner of a 4-chunk block. Now, this is 4 chunks that are all slime chunks. So, watch this space. Big slime farm coming soon. There's a lot of stuff that we are going to be doing over here. Now, guys, I do need to stress that there is going to be a lot of change every time we do a stream over here, purely because of the size of the projects, and obviously I want to try and finish this season, especially before any server reset potentially happens. So I am going to put a lot of time in, as much as I can when I can. So that, you know, each episode is different for you guys. So we're working on a different project, a different farm, or whatnot. The other thing that I am going to do is we will be at some point. Actually, let's just check that. Is that fully loaded up now? No. I wasn't here. It wasn't loaded, was it? So I am going to be doing an upper layer and put some other bits going. This is basically just like where I'm working from, where everyone can come and get materials. These are the boxes that I've been working on for the shop. I'm going to fill this one up with nether brick block, and oh, that shouldn't be there. That one as well, and then we would turn them into different blocks for the shop, which is hopefully going to be. I'm hoping it will be the next stream, which maybe next week. Hoping to get back to my normal day of Monday. But yes, as you can see, guys, we did miss one. This is, as I've already confirmed, it does work. It's an iron farm. Now, guys, you know, just throwing it out there, guys on the server, you know, if you come over, which obviously I've opened up. I've shown you all where my cords are now. This is where I'm based. If you come over, you're more than welcome to use my farms. It's fine. Obviously, I am probably going to do some sort of pass scheme for people for using the iron farms. Iron is quite a sought after commodity on any realm or server. And it does take a while to build these farms. There's a lot of mechanics involved, and it only takes you to be off by one block and your farm's not going to work. If you come here, do not, under any circumstances, guys, place a bed within 1,000 blocks of this farm, within a 100 block radius of this farm, sorry. Because if you do, it could break the farm. Then what we'll have to do is reset all the villagers and all the villagers' beds, and potentially have to breed new villagers, and it basically shuts the farm down for you guys for at least a day in real life. So we're not just talking a 10-minute Minecraft day now. We're talking a full, you know, potential 24 hours. This farm could be off running, and no one's going to get any resources from it. You know, they're not fast. We're getting probably around 40 ingots an hour. But guys, wait for the 1.15 update. There is talks that we can get up to 400 ingots an hour once the new update's done. The bug fix update of 1.15. Whether that's true or not, they are beta testing it. You know, get on YouTube. Look for the snapshots for it. Look for the beta testers. And, you know, hopefully we'll get news soon as to whether it's going to be opened up. Now, guys, if you want to use the smeltery, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, you're going to have to put some fuel in, which is logs in this case. It is a charcoal running system. Other than that, guys, you'd have to literally... Well, technically, that's not the way in. Just saying. You'd have to go through, open up the maintenance, and go down the middle and manually put fuel in. Now, obviously, there is fuel in here because obviously I knew I would be using it at some point. But obviously, you need your chest to be full of items first so that you can disperse them. So you are more than welcome to use some smelter, guys, but obviously if it's in use, please refrain, because what I don't want is to come along and I mistakenly take your items. And obviously, guys, just drop me a message. I'm on the Discord, and that goes out to all the guys on the realm. You're more than welcome to come over here, use my smelter if you need to. You know, and obviously while you're here, you're probably going to notice an iron golem drop down. But please refrain from, you know, stealing items, guys, and things like that. You know, if you need something, just ask me, and if I can help you out, I will. If I can't, I'm sure I can always figure something out at some point for you. I'm a reasonable guy. I'm not a scary guy. I'm reasonable, you know. And obviously, don't break blocks, because you never know if it's a block that's actually powering something. Yeah, I mean, we've got big plans for this area. I've got a lot of big plans. Now, guys, one announcement I will make is that there is a farming district to my build gonna be sort of going on. We're gonna go have a look now at what's going on over there, because I'm not actually building this section. This is gonna. I might build something over here at some point. As you can see, there's a portal here, and there's a big building. We can fly through, but every time I tend to fly through one of these holes in the roof, I end up hitting the wall on the other side. So we're not going to do that today. As you can see, there's a Mr. Dave B. He's got a mailbox. I don't think we've really got. Here you go, have a torch. See. Oh, well, hello. Hello. Goodbye. There we go. And I'll take the XP. So what we're going to do, we're going to step inside. This is Dave's new project that he's working on, and I believe this is going to be his main home of stay now. He's gonna base himself when he's over here. He's got his shulkers. Or yeah, guys. Now I do know that Mies Player helped Dave do the roof. I'm not good at roofs. As you all know, I tend to really stick to flat roofs. I am hopefully I'm going to at some point we might do like a mini series where we just build stuff in creative and better our skills. But maybe down the line, it looks like Dave's got a bit of a mine going on here as well. This is very reminiscent of an old mine shaft that me and Dave built a long time ago. Now, no doubt, this track leads somewhere, guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to follow. Looks like Dave wants to show us something, so let's go and have a look and see what Dave wants to show us. Oh, so he's going to send his items up there, is he? Ah, mine shaft. Oh, fancy. So, looking at this, guys, I am going to throw it out there. I think Mr. Dave is doing up a mine shaft. Did it come back? Oh, it did. Didn't go all the way to the end, mine. And it emptied. Yay, it works. Oh, so yeah, there's a mine shaft. Oh, I like. Well, we best not go too far, because we're more than likely gonna get lost. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna make our way back out, and what I think we might do is we might go and have a look at doing a bit of a layout. We'll go back to my storage area. We need to grab some more food, and portal is there, so we're going this way. Yeah, so what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to do a nice little roadway or something going across to the farming area. We're going to we're going to do a honey farm, and there'll be a load of other farms over there, like animal farms, so all the food farms, and there'll be some farms in the city. But a lot of the farms in the city are going to be regarding the other blocks, and a lot of the city is going to be more of an aesthetic build project. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at using different techniques to basically make a building that has got no real purpose other than you can walk around it and just be amazed by what you've done with it. So there'll be a few of them buildings, but as a whole, I mean, so far I've got a list of about 13 different skyscrapers that are farms. We'll hopefully get to them in future videos. I'm not saying that each video is going to be an entire skyscraper done, because it's a lot of work. It could be quite a long stream, but we'll see what we can do. What I would like is a drop of cobble. Let's get some cobble. Tools repaired as well. Let's just have a look at this. Nope. So what we're gonna do? Oh, let's grab some more food. That was the other thing. Food. I know it's in one of these, but which one? I don't know. It's rather messy at the moment, guys. That should be my arrows. Nope. No. I don't seem to have any food. Aha! Found it! There we go. That'll do. What we're gonna do is... yeah, there's another section and another section. But slowly but surely, guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take all the sand, because we need all of the sand. And then what we're gonna do, we are going to build our city on top of what's left of the desert. I don't really need any sandstone for anything, so I've got no real need to dig the sandstone out that's normally under the sand, but I come over here and I just dig away. I dig a load, I take it back, store it. We're going to need to make a load of concrete. I've yet to find a mesa. I don't know if anyone on the server's come across one. I am going to be needing some terracotta, and to be honest with you, I don't think we could find enough clay to make the amount that I would need manually. So it'd be a lot easier to find a mesa that we could maybe turn into a mining mesa on the realm for everybody's use, a community mesa. So if anybody knows of one that's not being used for a base build, if they could let me know, either in the comments or later on Discord. But basically what I do is this. And then obviously we've got the sandstone now, so the sandstone gets left. There'll be stone as well in some places. It's gonna look horrible without the sand, I will admit that, guys. But then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come along and we're gonna make it beautiful. We are gonna jazz this place up, make it gleaming, and we're gonna have skyscrapers, we're gonna have funny shaped buildings maybe, we're gonna have open green areas, we're gonna have maybe a city park. The list is endless, guys, and any ideas you guys may have, down in the comments below. I do try my best to keep an eye on the comments. Like I said, guys, I've been having equipment troubles over the last few weeks, so do bear with me. I am trying to fix the situation, but yeah, I mean, in some places it's quite deep, the sand goes quite deep, so we might end up with some craters that we might then be able to use and evolve our story. What we're going to do, what I really want to do, I'm thinking of, oh hello, How you doing, mate? I'm thinking that the first building we need to make over here is a portal. Basically a portal building. Really, isn't it? So, I'm trying to think what we're going to do for it. I don't know. I haven't really thought about how we're going to do it. But, well, I have and I haven't. A lot of the materials we're going to need for this is going to be concrete for the city. Mainly concrete powder. To be honest with you, I like the texture of the concrete powder. We will be using some hardened concrete as well, and like I said, we're going to be using some terracotta, and probably a lot of stone and smooth stone too. Maybe the odd bit of stone brick. We might even use some normal brick. Who knows? I mean, each building doesn't have to match. Each building's going to have its own personality and character about it, and it's going to have its own purpose one way or another, whether it be just an aesthetic purpose or actually farming purpose. So, just going to pick up as much of the sand as possible. I know I've probably left a load of sand laying around, so we'll quickly run around. Is there anything you guys want to ask? Just ask down in the comments. I've said this before. Yeah, look, I knew it. Loads of sand. Now, this is a valuable resource to us, guys. As I said, we're doing a massive fog effect in the Pit of Doom. And if any of you guys have ever seen someone build a fog effect floor, you will know that it requires a lot of glass, and for the area that we're doing, we're talking thousands and thousands of blocks, so every block really does count. So obviously there's only so much I can dig up before my inventory fills up. Now what I will be doing, as you saw, I've got a load of shulkers. I'm working on a little side project, a little gifting project that I'm working on, and once I've sorted that out, which I'm not going to do on stream. The reason I'm not going to work on it on stream is because I don't want the people to know what's coming. The people that the gift is for. So what we will do is I will try and maybe find a way of recording a little clip and update you guys in an update video, or we might have a sneak peek maybe at it in a future stream. But we're in the next stream or two. Certain people on the server are going to be getting gifts from us guys. So watch this space, look out. We will be delivering them on stream, and hopefully the people will be online to receive their gifts. So I'm just thinking. See, I was kind of hoping the sandstone was going to be lower. So what we might do is actually lose everything above this height here. Oh, we're going to obviously lose this sand because we want the sand. But everything above it, we might actually take away. We might not. We might only take away what really we need to. I'm not expecting this building to be a big building. It's only to house the portal. But I want it to be big enough so that we can decorate it and make it sort of fit the theme. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do a bit of digging and have basically, like what we've been doing, a chilled out stream today. There we go, look, full already. Right, what we're going to quickly do, we'll quickly fly back, empty out, and then we'll come back and grab the rest of that. Sorry about the flying skills, guys. It's very awkward flying when you're playing console edition and you're playing on the console. And look at that, straight through the door. Now, how's about that? There we go. I bet I won't do that again. Funny enough, I did that yesterday as well. Tried replicating it. No. So, we'll drop all the sand in here. Now, guys, you'll probably notice it's very simple. I've got 4 rows here, 4 stacks of chests for sand, and then I'll have the same for me gravel, and then all my dyes. Over here we've got netherrack, dirt, cobblestone, grass block. I truly expect to have to expand the dirt and the grass block ones after seeing the amount that we've already dug out. We've got obviously our granite, diorite, andesite, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks for stone. We haven't actually got any stone left because we've used all the stone in the tunnel for the nether hub. So, and then these are all like my different resources. So I've got like a stack of oak there to remind me that's where the oak goes. I've got some acacia and my spruce. And then I've just got all my stuff sort of been thrown in. I've got a little bit of glass left there. But obviously I don't just need concrete, I also need glass. So it makes it's very difficult to judge. I've still got a stack of sand on me. Let's get rid of that. Judge how much I really need to smelt and how much I don't. I know it's a lot that I've got to smelt down. So we might actually have to go and we might be expanding into another area. Well, we will be expanding into another area. There is another area to come, and I'm hoping that it's going to be it's probably going to be in another desert area, so that I can decimate it again. Because I do not believe that this section of desert is going to give us enough sand to convert it or use to make concrete, but also to smelt into glass for our fog effect. Now, guys, the fog effect is going to be a mixture of clear glass, and there will be some coloured glass mixed in. There is going to be a bit of a pattern in the floor, but we'll get to that when we start building it. I don't want to give too much away now, but trust me, guys, big plans for the floor. I'm hoping what I see in my head looks really, really good, and I hope you guys are gonna like it as much as I think you will, because it's going to be a really difficult build to do. I've never ever made a fog effect floor before. I'm pretty confident with the amount of people that I've seen make them. Seen the way they do it, so you know, we're just going to go with the flow. I know the basics for it, so I know, look, we've got to maybe put some hidden lighting in amongst the bedrock once we're at that stage. But obviously, guys, we do have to dig it out first, and a lot of that is not going to be shown. I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me dig all the time. Even if there is a beacon, and obviously, as you guys know, I stream. I don't edit down and cut down videos. I post what I stream, and for your guys' entertainment, you know, you can come watch me live. You can wait until I post on YouTube. You can pause the video whenever you want. You can come back to it at a later time if you want. That's entirely up to you guys. So I just stream for as long as I feel each time, and hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to try my best to do a lot off stream for you, so that you guys ain't bored to death with all the grindy jobs like the farming the resources. I will probably make a lot of the blocks that we need as well off stream, so that you guys haven't got to watch me just mass making a load of items that you guys already know how to make and you don't really want to see me make. So a lot of that's going to be done off stream. But I'm starting to... Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? Fully enchanted pick for the win. Now, I did have 2 picks, guys. I had a bit of a mishap. While digging out the Nether tunnel, I heard something break. Still had my pick in my hand and noticed, well, it actually needs repairing. So I've come all the way back here, unloaded my inventory. I went to repair it and it had disappeared. So I'm guessing that there was a bit of lag and it was actually my pick that broke. So rip, Silky Animal, you will be missed. That was my first fully enchanted diamond pick that I bought. Happened 2 days ago, I believe it was. Was working quite late into the wee hours of the morning. Nearly got myself in trouble with the missus. So, but there we go. Things you do to make progress so that you guys don't have to see it. We're just going to dig that back a bit more there. We're going to pick all of this up. Let's just take this back a bit more. Right. Just want to do some measurements. So if that's going to be my centre, so let's go out from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Alright, let's try 5. And then we go this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do, because this is a 2x3, isn't it? So what we will do is 2, 3, 4. So 1. 1, 2, 4, 5. So a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah. I thought I had to go back some more. Let's dig this back a bit more. There we go. So that's going to go there. So that's just going to do a bit of marking out and have a look at the lay of the land today. Probably going to be calling it shortly, guys, to be honest with you. I know it's probably not been necessarily one of the best streams I've done. There's been a lot of talking in this stream, and basically a lot of just showing you guys what's really been going on. It's more of an update video, to be honest with you, but I couldn't help but, you know, throw in a bit of work. It's just in my nature. Once I start, I can't really you know, stop. I enjoy doing this for you guys, and you know, trying to create as best content as I can for you guys. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, guys. What I think I might have to do, guys, to be honest with you, firstly, we're going to get rid of this Joker because, let's face it, nobody likes you, mate. One of the most pointless adds to the game, I feel, but there we go, guys. We're not in a debate over what they should and should do with this game. It's not really my place, but I do believe the husk is a bit pointless. There we go. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking then, maybe what we should do is just level all of this off. Now, do we go with a square building, guys, round building, hexagonal? I mean, hexagonal is going to be a pain, but, I mean, it's doable. What do you guys think? I mean, what I want you guys to do is down in the comments. If you get this far in the video, great. If get down in the comments and give me some ideas. Now, guys, we are going to be picking up all of these dead bushes because they are good for decoration down the line if we're doing something. I I am a bit of a sucker for creating details. I like to try and use as many of the different items in the game when building. But what I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave that down to you guys, what we're really going to do with this portal room. What I want from you guys is to write down in the comments below, speak to your parents, ask them what they think as well. If your mum and dad's into Minecraft or into puzzle solving, what can we do with for a shape? It's to house this portal here, guys. Now this portal could be made a 3x3 portal if need be to give it a centre block. So down in the comments below, you know, put down there what you guys think shape wise, and if you feel that the portal should be a 3x3. And then what we can do is maybe in another stream, what we'll do is we will build the portal building. I'll farm up some materials for it because it's not going to be a big building, like I said. It's probably going to be maybe, I mean, the portal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. So probably a couple more blocks. So the building's probably only going to be maybe 7 to 10 blocks tall, somewhere in that region. And obviously I would like a minimum of a 5 gap between the portal and the wall. Now in saying that, guys, I might go with the idea of, I don't know if you guys have seen it, I've done it before in a couple of worlds, where basically you make your 3x3 portal, and then you stack another 3x3 portal off of it on this side, and then you go around this side as well, and then this side, so that you've got basically a gap in the middle. So every time you go through your portal, because they're all linked to the one portal, every time you go through your portal in your nether, you come out a different portal, which is quite fun. Sometimes you don't come out of a different portal. I think it's just luck of the draw. But yeah, you can go through any of these portals. So maybe we could have the building have 4 entrances. I don't know. I mean, guys, down in the comments below, give me your thoughts. And what we're going to do, we're going to call it there. And I might spend an hour and dig here and terraform for a bit, so that when we come back in the next stream, there's a lot more done for you guys, and hopefully it'll be a more interesting stream, and we'll be able to maybe start planning our city and where things are going to be going, and maybe start discussing the challenges I was telling you guys about. So guys, I've been Yoda, I'm Mr. Animal, and I'll catch you all later.